Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast for the Canadian Prairie. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. Well, temperatures right now across the prairie, anywhere from the upper single digits, 8-9 degrees, found across parts of central and southern Alberta, lower teens, 15 in Winnipeg right now, so a bit of a mixed bag across the prairie. We'll check in with the satellite picture here, and most folks waking up to a sunny start here on this Monday morning. We've got some cloud cover associated with some stronger upper level flow coming across the Rockies into portions of western and central Alberta this morning, but generally speaking, in this area here across much of the primary ag belt of the Canadian Prairie, should be a sunny start to the morning here on this Monday morning. So, with a sunny start, we're going to have a quiet start as far as precipitation goes across the prairie. Associated with some of those cloud cover, we got some light precipitation falling in the Grand Prairie area, maybe some very light showers over toward Edmonton early this morning, but generally speaking, a pretty quiet start to our week. We'll look at the high-resolution NAM model, and we'll track a couple of storm systems across the prairie as we head through the week. Starting off today, we'll again see those chances for rain and maybe a few rumbles of thunder from Calgary up to Edmonton back toward Peace River today with a quiet day across the remainder of the prairie. As we head into the day on Tuesday, we're going to see our first storm system kind of quickly move from west to east across the prairie, bringing a chance for showers and storms primarily to southeastern Saskatchewan into southern and central Manitoba on Tuesday from midday into the afternoon and evening hours. On the backside there, we could see some very light showers on Wednesday morning across portions of southern Alberta into central and southern Saskatchewan, but the next bigger, more organized chance for rainfall comes on Thursday, as another system quickly moves through, bringing a chance for some showers and storms across portions of, again, primarily southeastern Saskatchewan into southern Manitoba. We'll take a look at that with the European model, but first a look at the NAM model, just raw precipitation output here between now and noon on Thursday. And again, you see the pattern here, again, just disorganized hit or miss precipitation. Going to be a lot of miss, especially kind of across this corridor, southern Alberta getting into southern and western Saskatchewan, with better chances for more organized precipitation as you head off toward the east. So as we look at the next 7 days as a whole here, just kind of smooth it out, looking at the European ensemble model, the precipitation anomaly. Again, where we're looking for the heavier precipitation is generally through this corridor, which is heaviest across the eastern portions of the prairie, driest as you head off toward the west. As you get into portions of southern and western Alberta, getting into southern and western Saskatchewan, that's where we'll be a little bit on the drier side as we head through the next 7 days or so. So as we take a look at the upper level pattern, again, we've got a trough off to the west. We've got our ridge down to the south, the flow coming up and over the top of that. We're going to see a period here of just kind of broad, unfocused flow as we head through the week with a couple of little systems embedded within that. So here's our Tuesday system. You see the patch of kind of stronger jet stream winds making their way through here as we head through the day on Tuesday, bringing that chance for some showers and storms to southeastern Saskatchewan, getting into southern Manitoba. We see our next little wave come through here on Thursday, getting into the weekend. Here it is right there. You see the stronger jet stream winds beginning to emerge as we get into late in the day on Thursday, getting into Friday. And then on the back side of that, we're going to see northwesterly flow bringing in some cooler weather as we head into the end of the week, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But first, the chance for some stronger storms does exist. We're not talking about much in the way of a severe weather outbreak here, but we'll look at our Nutrien Thunderstorm Index here, which helps kind of take a look at the environment, the volatility of that environment. Well, I'll go ahead and jump here to Tuesday afternoon, and again, you kind of see the little environment here that could be supportive of some stronger storms along the southern border of Saskatchewan and Manitoba as we get into Tuesday. This is valid here 4 p.m. on Tuesday, and you can see it between 4 and 7 here. So maybe some strong storms here across portions of southern Saskatchewan and southwestern Manitoba here Tuesday afternoon and evening. And then as I go ahead and let this play out till Thursday. Here we go, midday Thursday. Again, looking at just maybe the chance for some strong storms across southern portions of the prairie, primarily southeastern Saskatchewan getting into southwestern Manitoba. We'll look at the European precipitation forecast here. I'll go ahead and hit play on this. And again, here's the first wave. This one makes its way through during the day on Tuesday, bringing that chance for some strong storms or some locally heavy rainfall Tuesday afternoon and evening along the southern border of Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Mostly quiet then as we head into Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we'll watch our next storm system track through, bringing the chance for showers and storms once again primarily to southeastern Saskatchewan, southwestern Manitoba before this one gets out of here into the weekend, bringing a little bit of cooler air on the backside. So we're looking at the precipitation forecast then. The probability of picking up a half an inch or more over here on the left, And then we're looking at the probability of picking up a 1/10 of an inch. So what I want to draw your attention to on the map on the left, where we're looking at a 1/2 of an inch, notice that, again, mostly dry as you head off toward the west. As you head toward the east, from southeastern Saskatchewan into central and southern Manitoba, that's where you've got at least maybe kind of a 50-50 shot of getting that 1/2 an inch or more of precipitation. But then as you add or take this all the way back down to a 1/10 of an inch, you can see that it's not going to be entirely dry here as you head back across southern Alberta in southwestern Saskatchewan. There is the chance for at least widely isolated shower and thunderstorm activity as we head to the next 4 days or so, but generally not talking about much in the way of widespread, organized, measurable precipitation as you head off toward the west. Now, I mentioned a bit of a pattern change here as we head into the end of the week. Again, we've got ridging across the prairie right now. That's led to warm days over the last week or so. We're going to start to see that fade as we head into the middle part of the week as that ridge begins to flatten. We see our little trough making its way through here as we get into the end of the week, and then we're going to flip the flow such that we've got northwesterly flow across the prairie coming across like that, bringing in slightly cooler air. And then we're starting to see some suggestion as we head into the last few days of August, the first few days of September, of a potentially larger trough developing, which this would pull in much cooler air across the prairie. So it could be that the heat is numbered here and we may shift toward a cooler pattern. Now, for those who are worried about an early frost, we're not seeing any signal that strong right now, but it does look like we may pivot toward a bit of a cooler pattern as we head into the end of August, the first few days of September. We can take a look at that here. Again, our temperature anomalies here, generally 3 to 5 degrees warmer than average for our Monday, but we'll start to see that fade back toward average as we get to mid to late week, with some cooler weather possible as we head into the weekend, and especially as we head into early next week. So we'll look at your Calgary temperatures, or your high temperatures here in Calgary over the next 5 to 10 days, generally in the mid-20s after we get past this last warm day with a high of 28 today. 22 in Edmonton, low 20s for the rest of the week in Edmonton. Regina, you'll be kind of trailing off as we head into the week. 31 today, 30 tomorrow, mid-20s as we head into the last half of the week. Saskatoon, mid-20s. And then Regina, you're right around 30 degrees today and tomorrow, trailing off into the mid-20s as we head into the middle part of the week. Have a great day, a wonderful start to your week, and I'll talk to you again on Wednesday morning.